You know, sometimes I just like to go back in time to 2012 to just think about a world where Jeremy Lin didn't get cucked by the Knicks. Like I'm doing right now.
Raised in Palo Alto and he graduated Harvard cause he gifted out the top and I ain't talking about a barber. Ain't nobody working harder from the benches to a starter. It's Linsanity, move over Vince Carter. The garden be popping.
So let's set something straight. I'm not a Knicks fan. In fact, being a Knicks fan is something you'd find on a list of the worst hobbies to have of all time. Especially cause y'all Knicks fans got absolutely shafted in the draft for Zion Williamson. But hey, you know, that's just par for the course of being a Knicks fan, you know, being disappointed. But as an Asian American during 2012, Linsanity was pretty surreal. I mean, Lin was blowing up everywhere after his first game, and you know us Asians especially, we were like, you gotta understand, before Lin, there's only Yao Ming, okay? But he got injured a lot and eventually had to retire early. But Lin was a point guard. There was a lot of hope and promise in him, especially the potential to just pop off and kick ass. So when he dropped 25 on the Nets and 28 on the Jazz back to back, that's when things were getting spicy. We were like, yo, hold up, who this boy? He kinda clean. And so Linsanity began. First, Lin went to Washington and smacked the shit out of John Wall and the Wizards, and he was like, oh, Kobe, you want some of this too? Hey, rest in peace, Mamba. Dropped 38 on the Lakers and told them to get the fuck out of Madison Square Garden and to never touch his 1998 Ford Jalopy ever again, you sons of bitch. He proceeded to drop that crazy buzzer beater in Toronto. He did take an L against the Hornets, but scored 26 points nonetheless, and they proceeded to just, trade wins and losses, beating the Cavs, losing to the Heat, slapping the Mavs' dicks off, it goes on and on. Now, if you're the Knicks right now, you are bursting with joy. Here you are trading your entire team for Melo, only to get mediocre results. But then this random kid from Harvard comes around and gives your team a shot at being competent in the playoffs. And the management was like, hell yeah, now we won't be the laughing stock of the league anymore. That was short-lived. And this sort of mentality reflected onto the fans. The surge in popularity for Lin skyrocketed among Knicks fans, and he became a sensation both in the US and abroad in China and Taiwan. There was just something so captivating and interesting to watch about his gameplay. It was high octane, creative, and bold. It was something you see once in a blue moon. But even despite all the fervor and support that Lin had, eventually it died out as disaster struck. This is the part all the Knicks fans are like, alright, turn the TV off, I don't want to relive this memory. What am I talking about? Carmelo Anthony. Melo, in his infinite wisdom and selflessness, because, he's just such a humble, selfless guy, wonderful guy, fucking hates Lin for stealing his spotlight while he's been injured and giving the Knicks a run for the trophy. Melo leads the Knicks to an astounding, just mind-boggling 2-8 run. Just magnificent, fucking outstanding. He then bitches saying that the Knicks have to choose between him and D'Antoni because he doesn't want to stay on a team where there's another decent player on the team or a coach who wants to use that other decent player. As a result, D'Antoni is forced to leave the Knicks because he's like, this guy's an asshole. I'm paraphrasing here. And so the new coach, Mike Woodson, is like, this guy sucks. Melo is clearly our future, so I'm gonna have Melo run the team like he normally does. The organization is okay with that because the Knicks historically have been fucking bonobos and continue to demonstrate their primitive primate ancestry. Lin gets hurt and the Knicks barely limp into the playoffs just to get their dicks slapped off by the Heat, and then the offseason came. And the Knicks were like, oh, don't worry, we'll definitely re-sign you, Jeremy. But they didn't! Instead, the Knicks were like, let's pick up a senior citizen in Raymond Felton as our point guards. And this basically sealed Lin's fate as the Knicks officially said, goodbye, you are trash. And that season, Lin went to the Rockets where he and Harden killed the fuck out of the Knicks that season. And that's why I'm not a Knicks fan. Fast forward to today, and guess who has a championship ring despite playing only for 51 seconds in the final, and guess who fucking doesn't have a ring and will never get one? Moral of the story? Don't trust Melo with fucking anything. Just be like Lance Stevenson or Jeremy Lin and go play in the CBA. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
Come a superstar, yeah, he dribble with a bounce. Clutch like Jordan, making buckets when it count. Swagger on a milli, drop a 3 from out of bounds. Sleeping on the haters like they were his brother's couch.
From Ivy Halls to the Garden, charging under a mill, that's a bargain. Marching up and down the court like a sergeant. Now he's starting, far from finish, he just started.
Starting just like us, Chef and Loose, yeah, we bout to blow up. You know how we do, we kicking up dust.